Once again, you're with me, Miss D, live in Dublin, Navan. Today, I have a great guest in my studio. Not just a guest, one of the powerful women into Irish politics. You see, when we are choosing careers, we're always so afraid to take challenges, like into politics. Women will always say, oh no, it's for men. But this woman took a chance. Not just a chance, she believed in something. So don't go anywhere, because I'm about to introduce you. Once again, I'll be right back. I have one of the powerful women into politics, Sinead Burke. I'm so glad to have you.
I'm delighted to be here.
I know. I'm
Thank
so
you very
shaking
much.
right now, sitting next to one of the powerful women. How did it all happen?
Well, I've always been interested in politics, and I've always been interested in my community and trying to help people and getting involved in the fantastic voluntary and community work that happens in the town and in County Meath. So I was co-opted to Navan Town Council 3 years ago. So I took my place in the Town Council. And then the next year was an election, so I ran in the election and I was voted onto the county council. So at the moment, I'm sorry to say, I am the only female councillor in Navan.
You're joking?
Yeah, which is not good. It's not good, ladies. It's not good. Here for me is that women, particularly young women, need to start considering politics for a career.
Politics. Tell me, like, is it something that you study, or is it something that you knew from the beginning that I want to be a politician, or is it from your background?
I suppose it's a bit of everything. I come from a political family.
I can see that.
A lot of my family would be involved behind the scenes in politics. And my sister is involved in politics in England as well.
Wow.
So you will always have a political argument in our house at any one time. And we don't all agree with each other, but we like arguing. But we always came from a place where we like to get involved in the community and we like to do our bit and give a contribution. So that's where I came from. And I think all politicians, men or women, have two things in common. First of all, we have an ego. You have to have an ego to put your face on a poster and to knock on somebody's door and say, "Give me a job, give me a vote." You need an element of ego, but you also have to have a belief that the people that are there currently aren't doing their job properly, and you can do a better job. And I think that's what drives a lot of would-be politicians.
Wow.
So I suppose the question is, why are not enough women
into
thinking
politics?
that?
I've did a little bit of research about you, and I see you were a journalist as well.
I did journalism in college.
Yes, and also you have a Tara hikings.
I put on an international festival 3 years ago on the Hill of Tara, which was a fantastic opportunity. It was a huge risk as well, that I had never put on a festival like that before. So I decided to put on an international history festival on the Hill of Tara. And I was not involved in politics at the time, but I took the chance and I put it on myself, and I gathered a group of people around me to do it, and we ended up winning 2 awards.
Wow.
And we attracted over 2,000 people to attend. But the thing of it is, and I'm happy that we're talking about this.
Whatever you promised when you were becoming a mayor, did you do that?
I hope so. I hope so. Rest assured, there's an awful lot of people that would have been very vocal about telling me if I'd let them down. I hope I did. I used my time as mayor to be more socially inclusive. I worked a lot with the migrant community through the churches, and I also held an award ceremony for the ladies in Mosney who had just completed a leadership course, and I had a ceremony in the town hall.
That's very nice. Yeah.
I also worked a lot on disability access around the town as well, because I don't think that Navan is the best town to be in a wheelchair. So I recorded a video about that, and now I have just set up the Me Disability Network. So we're a campaigning group for disabled rights in the county. I also ran a very successful Shop Local Christmas campaign. So Navan was voted Ireland's most Christmassy
at least
town.
you have done a lot. Yeah, which is very good. And then tell me, what are your plans now? What is next?
Okay, so my plan is to continue lobbying for more social housing. This is the biggest thing.
Absolutely.
It's bigger than, you know, paying for water. It's bigger than mortgage arrears. It's bigger than all of this. You know, we need more houses in Ireland, but we need more houses in Navan.
In Navan, yeah.
My consideration is there is 3,000 families waiting on housing.
Yeah, that is the issue. So what support do you need from other people, especially to migrants out there?
I would like, first of all, anybody who has an issue or has an opinion or has an idea as well. People come with the problems. Sometimes they don't come with their ideas.
Absolutely.
As well.
They kind of,
so please get in contact with me. I love meeting up with people. I love meeting groups. I love finding out what they're doing and what I can do to help, and also what they can do to help me as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know?
I love the fact that you respond a lot to messages. One more thing that you can tell the women out there, the youngsters out there to do.
Get involved in your community and be brave and know that you are just as valuable as anybody else out
Absolutely.
there, and you can contribute just as much. Even though you're young, even though you might be female, even though you might not be originally from Ireland, we need you.
The voice.
Yeah, the country needs you. It needs your imagination, needs your ideas, it needs your hard work, and it needs your commitment. I mean, Ireland is your home now.
Absolutely, we're
So
here.
Get out there and make your mark.
How does it feel to be among the powerful men and you are the only female leader to make decisions?
I have to say I've never had a problem with any of the men that I work with. I've never felt that to be an issue. I've always felt listened to and I've always felt valued. The story is slightly different, I have to say, when I am out canvassing. Before an election you must knock on thousands of doors.
Door after door.
And that has come up on the doors. I have been told by men that I don't wear enough makeup. So, not today, I look great. But yeah, that has been an issue. Another man told me that he would not vote for me in case I got pregnant.
For him? Or
No,
for,
but
oh,
in general.
Geez, I was
in
just,
general, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's really crazy. And tell me, and what are the challenges you face as a female politician?
Well, I suppose for me personally, I'm busy. You have to really, really want to do it to make it work.
Absolutely.
Because I have two young children, and I have a job as well, and I'm a wife. Absolutely, which is a very important job that I take seriously, and also I do my council work as well. So there's a lot of juggling. It's busy, but you know what? You have to do it. You will do it if you want to do it. You know, it's all about gathering a good team around you. Absolutely. And a team of support. So my boss in my day job is very supportive.
Yeah.
And my husband is the most supportive person of all. And my parents help with childcare as well.
This is very good.
But I have to say, I try and include my family.
Yeah, it's very important. If you want to be successful, it's very important to have the support from the family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And last year I was the mayor of Navan, and that involved a lot of engagement.
I remember we met at the youth center.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was great. I love the way you always involve yourself.
Yeah.
You are always there, and which is very important.
It was a huge honor.
Yeah.
And it was important for me because I have a daughter and a son, and it was important for me that my children come to as many engagements with me as possible, but where appropriate.
Absolutely.
You know, but I wanted them to see that mothers can do just as much as fathers can, and it was important for me that they see their mum up on stage making a speech.
And tell me, do you think is it a very hard thing for female to enter into politics?
I think the biggest thing that's holding women back going into politics is women themselves. There has been studies done and why the number of female politicians are so low. I think the new quota that came in the last elections, I think it was necessary because sometimes you have to change the laws to change the culture.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean,
very
even
important.
the smoking ban showed that. You know, it had to be done to change the culture, and I think the quota will go some way as well. However, if you look at the levels of the numbers of female independent politicians, they're also very, very low. So previously, when studies were done, people blamed lack of cash, lack of connections, lack of culture, lack of candidate selection. Yes, they're all true as barriers to women. However, independent politicians don't have those barriers, and females are quite low in the independents as
So
well.
what do you think women need to do more?
They need to have more confidence in themselves. They need to give themselves a break as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Because I find out that women, we have so many excuses. Oh, my kids, all this. We need to take care of ourselves, especially when it comes to ourselves. We really need that. Because once your mind is clear, you can be able to do anything.
Absolutely. Get out there and make your mark.
Okay. So you're open, anybody can come and say, you know what, I have an idea. This is what I want. And I want to be a member. I want to do this. So everybody's welcome.
Absolutely. And it's not even just to join my political party. That's not what this is about.
Yeah.
It's about having more people involved in the conversation about what is best for Ireland.
Thank you. I really, really appreciate it, and it's a great honor for me to sit here with you. And guys, thank you very much for watching. Once again, this is Miss Sinead Burke.
Thank you.
Thank you.